Go. Wait, let me set up time.
You also only have 4 minutes of time on here.
Oh shoot, I'm gonna have to talk
You're only gonna do, what do you want me to time you for?
4, I guess.
Do you know that there's only, how can you know there's only 4 minutes?
It says right here.
It says, just tell me at 3, 1 minute.
And you just ate 20 seconds of it.
Hold on, setting, wait a minute. I have to find my clock. I don't do this.
It's not important, Nancy. This is going to run out in 3.5 minutes anyway.
That's okay, Nancy, don't worry about it. If posture is the alignment to ourselves, then I want to ask you, what does it tell us when a city in Germany is planning to install stoplights in their sidewalks? What does that tell you about our posture? When I was younger, my idea of good posture was kind of that ballet, the classic. I did gymnastics, that sort of classical ballet posture where you open your chest, pull back your shoulders. It was all frontal, like much of our lives today. We're very surface. We're very much just in front of ourselves. I started dancing tango, and somebody mentioned to me this woman named Mariana. I really respect the way that she works with posture and the way that we interact with one another and how to carry ourselves in the dance. She said something that I thought was very interesting. She said, I want you to, and you can try this sitting down too, I want you to stretch your spine from the tailbone all the way up to the top of your head. Try to elongate your spine. She has a theory that what we do a lot of times when we're saying, okay, put your hips like this and your back like this, your shoulders like that, and we end up like all wonky and everything. She says that we do this, and then there's no room for our spine and our neck, right? But if you stretch it all nice and tall, then all of a sudden there's space for everything to align the way that it's supposed to. And it reminded me of this email that I got, an email chain. I'm sure you've probably seen it too, but it's a jar, and if you have sand and coffee beans and golf balls, and you're gonna put marbles, and you're gonna put them all in the jar. The way that you put them in, the order that you put them in, really has a lot to do with how much you can fit into that jar. So if you put in the sand first, which is like the little details, you're not going to have room for things that are the important things, like your family, career, love, which are the golf balls. So you have to start with the golf balls, then you put in the marbles, then you put in the coffee beans, then you have room for the sand to fit in between. You have a balanced and aligned jar. And same thing, you align your spine. And then all of a sudden there's room for all of you. So this brought me from the front, from the posture, to stretching my spine, which I think is more balanced because I've got the front and the back. And then somebody, a woman named Susanna Miller, came to Seattle in 2014, I want to say, and she said something to me that was just revolutionary for my dancing and for my life. She said, lift your eyes. Because I was so focused on the task at hand and on my partner and on following them and receiving all the energy that they're giving me, that I had my gaze actually focused slightly downward. Now, if you look at your posture, and what else do we do that's kind of downward or really forward? Driving, perhaps, although that's long distance, we're just looking way down. But our computers, our smartphones, everything is down. And if you look down, you can try to stretch all you want, but you're still at an angle. So lifting my eyes made a world of difference. And then just the other day, I realized that posture all has to do with positioning and alignment. Posture all has to do with positioning. I'm just going to keep going this last part. Posture all has to do with positioning and alignment. Like if you think about the archways and how they used to build them with